stand together. Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you leave at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The topic is, probably you know, FAQ. What is FAQ, you know? Tell loudly.
Frequently asked questions.
Okay. Because I never entertained any questions. Then to get rid of this lingering people asking questions, I thought, let me see which are the questions which are worth asking. Do you know who is the president of Indonesia? Does it make any difference? See? Do you know what is my weight? It makes no difference. What difference makes is, do we know who we are? That makes the difference. See? And therefore, Bhagavan Shankaracharya was also asked by his disciples or followers. And they were basically Jains. Ladies don't ask questions. They create questions. I know they are going to kill me. See? So, therefore, keeping this in view, the question should be understood. Otherwise, we will unnecessarily become frustrated. You people are always against the ladies and all that. So I can tell you one thing. How much in favor of ladies we are. Okay? You all have seen Hindi movies, isn't it? Don't say no. Now there is one movie, Teen Deviya. इनको पता है? Teen Deviya. And James is 3 idiots. Now how much more respect you want, you tell me? We call ourselves to be idiots and we call you to be the Deviya. So, the questions are not 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 94 questions. Frequently asked. Now, these questions can come only in the minds of those who have the faculty to look at the thing from the totality point of view. Imagine this backdrop is a picture. Imagine. And you have got options and freedom to look at the picture from as close as 2 inches And you also have a freedom to look at the picture from 5 miles. Now, if you want to see the beauty of the picture, what is required? You should be in a optimum place so that you are able to adjust your focal length without any problem, is it not? So, either we are looking at the picture of the world from close to our eyes, or we are looking at the picture from the scientist's point of view. Oh, the earth is so far away and then the sun is so far away, is moving this thing, that thing. Extremism is easy but bad. What is required is optimum. And it can come when, the word is called Adhyatma. Adhyatma means pertaining to the self. Whatever the dunya is, doesn't matter. We have to live in this world. Now, like when we were coming, we were told, Swamiji, today there is hardly any traffic on the road. Bombay, you can trust. So, we started at 5 o'clock and thought I will come here half an hour, 45 minutes earlier, and for a change I may get a good cup of tea. But by the time we reach here, it is so late. See? So what are the options? Option, become angry, react, keep on honking. See what kind of traffic it is. Now who has the driving license? The traffic on the road or you? See, we have to live our life. If we keep on all the time looking at the world and complaining, we are not yet born as the spiritual seekers. Therefore, this question should be understood that we have to improve ourselves. See? Nobody can help us in this. We have to do it ourselves. We have to live our life, we have to die our death. And we have to work on our spiritual front. There is no proxy. So, tomorrow I'll give you the soft copy. I'll send it by WhatsApp, and then you can say. Now if you can remember, chant after me. Apar samsar samudra madhe samajjato me sharanam kimasti Guru krupalo krupaya vadaitata Vishvesha padambujadir ganauka Now, hey Guru krupaya vada. Guru Maharaj, kindly tell me. Now, who is Guru? If the Guru himself is frustrated, what can he tell the students? So the first requirement is, I am telling you this because of recently I got one WhatsApp. One person, name, place I won't tell, that Swamiji, I have been listening to you for last so many years. I was going very well. And then I happened to listen to Mandukya Upanishad from some other Swami. And after that, I have gone in depression. So, my husband is fed up. I am also fed up myself. I don't know, I should not do anything bad to me. But I have lost interest in everything. I feel so lost. What for life? If spirituality makes you depressed, you are spirited, not spiritual. देखो, Spirituality doesn't mean all the time sitting in meditation. What disturb not? I am already disturbed. See, friends, therefore I am not in favor of meditation. You all know very well. Don't do meditation. Be happy. Because what for you do meditation? To become miserable. See? Instead of seeking happiness through meditation, express happiness through action. That is meditation. But instead of that, we are constantly frustrated. See, it is said, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Napara, and therefore I am not interested. I don't get interested in anything, When food is given for me to eat, I don't know what it is. See? Many people have that funny notion of spirituality. See? I was in somebody's house for food. That is one of my professional hazards. I had to go and take food in so many houses and also tell it is good. How many lies I have to speak in my life? Therefore I do japa. To remove the lies, sin because of the lies. So, when I was taking, my friend and me, and wife was serving. So, I said, Mama, there is no salt in this, so give me some salt and give me green chili. I like green chili. Get it? Oh, Swamiji, so sorry. Then comment. If a wife gets an opportunity to comment on husband, she will never miss that. She says, Swamiji, at least you ask something you want, salt is less, you want this thing. My husband never asks anything. Whatever I give, he eats. I say, look here, I am a human being. Have you seen any buffalo when you give something to eat, ask anything? See? Celebrate, my friends, every moment of your life. All the time, Amiji, I have been listening for so many years, but nothing happened to me or to you. You cannot justify being depressed, being miserable. And that happens because we are apara samsara samudra madhye samajjato me sharanam kivase. This world is too bad. It is so horrible. Apara samsara samudra. The samsara is like a big ocean, deep ocean, and I am getting lost. See, friends. For that, you have to understand your own experiences. A real spiritual life begins. Only one principle I'll repeat n number of times. Only spiritual life begins when you start learning from your every single experience. If somebody doesn't talk to us, then normally what happens? We get into depression, we become frustrated. But we find out what is the reason. Nobody wants me. Wherever I go, there was one boy in Delhi, young boy, maybe first year college or whatever. So he came for my satsang, and one day he said, Swamiji, please help me. I said, I don't give money to anybody. No, not that way. Then what way? Nobody wants me. In the college also, when some students are standing, and if I go there, they straight away, hey, you get out, useless. Nobody wants me. I said, I wish I could also say to you, get out. Why are people mad? When everybody is rejecting us, there is something wrong with us, not with the world. Then learn why this happens. Then you will come to know that we are unnecessarily talking too much. Constantly. And second thing, conveying this story to this fellow, I know him, he did like this. Who asked you? Our happy mantra. If you practice it in letter and spirit, see? It is so important. So, spiritual life begins when we follow these two principles. Number one, dekho suno, then bag karo. Bolu nahi, this is not enough. See, I know Swamiji. See, when he was not born, I was there. See, friends, we don't have to tell anything to anybody about anywhere. This is what happens, Because now I keep on meeting so many people. They start. That is one of the reasons I don't remember anybody. If you have to remember God instead of dog. See? So, apara samsara samudra madhe samajjato me sharanam kidmasti. So, hey Guru Maharaj, tell me, what is going wrong with me? Why everybody is sorting me out? I don't know, I feel lonely. A spiritual seeker never feels lonely in life. He is alone, but not lonely. Samsari people are lonely in a crowd. See, so many people, everybody is laughing, enjoying, giggling, but nobody talks to me. They are laughing, giggling, looking at you. See, friends, therefore, Guru Krupalo Krupaya Vad Etat. Kindly tell me, what should be the way that I become a source of joy, inspiration to everyone? See, from the person, his or her face, eyes, he immediately can catch what is going inside. Looking at the envelope, you can read the contents. Dekho Maharaj, be cheerful and happy. The quality of our mind is reflected in our vision and the glow of our skin without makeup. Okay. Because why makeup is done? To cover the breakup. Therefore, Guru Krupalo Vada Etat. Kindly tell me. So Guru Maharaj gives the answer. Vishvesha Padam Bhuja Dirgha Nauka. So, Vishvesha Bhagavan, Padam Bhuja, the lotus of the feet lotus, Dirgha Nauka, a big, long, huge boat by which you can go through the ocean of this world. See. Now what does it mean? Two principles are required. Number one, once there was a ship in the ocean and so many elderly people going for a, outing or some destination. And there was one child also. And he was seeing all the oldies are simply seriously standing or holding on to this thing. No joy, no expression, no nothing. Such an open space. He was running here and there. He said, why these people are not playing? Such a good place to play. But everybody, Gambhirandam, spirituality. Then the sea became very rough. So then the boat started dangling here and there. Now the oldies, they also started going here and there, can't hold properly. So he was very happy. Now everybody is playing. Nobody was playing. And he was laughing, giggling and shouting and singing. So one oldie asked him that, are you not afraid? This ship is in danger, anything may happen. Really? He straight away ran to his mother, sat in her lap, put his thumb in the mouth. I said, now I am secured. See? How simple it is. We have to have an anchor in our life. And to that anchor, no argument, no questions. Surrender. Sir under. सर को अंडर नहीं करना, सर अंडर होगा. देखो, unless we have absolute faith and surrender to the words of the teacher, then only we are benefited. Because, like Bhagavan Shankara says, there are 4 types of students: Uttam, Madhyam, Adham, and Adhamadham. Uttam student is the one who listens once and everything is over. He is clear about everything. Why? Because his faculty is so clean, undisturbed, absolutely clean. Therefore, it is something like standing before a mirror which is clean, dust-free, steady, perfect light. How our reflection will be perfect? Like that kind of mind. Uttam Adhikari. Second is Madhyam Adhikari. He has to again and again clean that mirror. Oh, still there is something like that. Again and again you have to read, study, read, study. The third one is Adham Adhikari, doesn't understand anything. And such a person is a challenge to the teacher. Sudhar ke dikhao. See? And the fourth one is understands exactly opposite. What is never said, that is understood. Therefore, friends, Guru Krupalo Krupaya Vadetat Vishvesha Padam Muja Dirghanauka. So, who takes us to the divine principle? The Guru. And therefore, if we have any doubt, then we will not be benefited. Therefore, what is important to walk the spiritual path, to get out of the worries of these worldly problems, only one way. And that is, we must have unqualified faith or shraddha in the words of the scriptures and what the teacher tells us. See? How to select a guru? Some people ask. One person from which place? Canada wrote me, called rather. Swamiji, I have heard that gurus are required for getting realization, and therefore I want to come to India, have a guru. So kindly tell me where gurus are available, and I want to get realized in this very life. So where guru is available? I said, let me know your budget. We have got budget gurus. Remember, Shastrasya Guru Vakyasya Satya Buddhyavadharana. What is told in our scriptures and what the Guru, the teacher, tells us, how that is right and correct. This positive approach to the instruction of the scripture and the teacher is called a Shraddha. Yaya tad vastu upalabhyate. Therefore, I am coming from Shirdi. I was there yesterday morning also. So there are 2 words associated with Sai Baba. Which are those? Shraddha and Saburi. Shraddha is unqualified faith. If you start thinking with a doubt, you can never achieve anything in life. And Saburi, patience. It is not with a click of a mouse. Therefore, Shraddha, with the faith, you listen to the satsang and the scriptures, you will be benefited. Then you will come to know that real spiritual practice is not a gain, it is a complete loss. See? And you don't have to do anything. Learn from your experience. When we go to sleep, what do we gain? Everything is lost. And yet we want to go to sleep. We struggle all the way, Bombay traffic, come here, and in the satsang we sleep. For what? See? Because for that we have come here, to lose everything. But after having come to satsang, if we have this notion, I have done so many Mahatmas, I heard and left them, nobody could change me. Therefore, Vishvesha Padam Bhuja Dirgha Nauka. Thereafter, this instruction was given. Now the student continues asking question to the Guru Maharaj. Baddho hi koyo vishayanuragi कावा विमुक्तिर विषये विरक्ति को वास्ति घोरो नरकस्वदेह तृष्णाक्षय स्वर्गपदम किमस्ति. Now the student is asking this question. First, Baddo hi koyo, who is in bondage? Answer is given, Vishayanuragi, the one who is constantly seeking happiness from the worldly things and beings. He is in bondage. See? If we are obsessed with something in life, anything, we are in bondage. See? Tea, coffee, cigarette, bidi, a particular type of food. See? Then we are in bondage. So how to get out of the bondage? Our mantra has got every solution. How to get rid of the bondage? Jo thari rahe, so mari rahe. See? Give yourself minimum or zero choice. See? Otherwise, small little things are enough to upset us. Those who get upset because of anything or anybody, nobody can help them. See? As we don't get upset while listening to satsanga, so many Mahatmas have come, but we are set already. ऐसा ही है, दुखी रहेंगे. So the same technique follow. Life will be beautiful. So, बद्दो ही कोयो विषयानुरागी. Give yourself zero choice. जो है ठीक है. With this principle I move everywhere. Because there is no choice given to us. I am a man, you are a woman. Is it our choice? See? Somebody is tall, somebody is short. What is our choice? Somebody is a round figure, somebody is a straight pillar. What is the choice? The best way is discover to remain happy not because of, but in spite of. For example, if you are a husband, I know few good husbands. They are happy not because the wife is good, but in spite of the wife. They deserve to be congratulated. Should I say all the husbands here? The ammas will kill me. See, friends, let happiness be our second nature. So, बद्दो ही को यो विषयानुरागी, जो है ठीक है, everything is good. This is one of the reasons before taking food in our camp, where the food is served traditionally, we say, after all the initial Jaikara I said, Narmada Mata ki jai, Narmadeshwar Mahadev ki jai, Ram Lakshman Janaki ki jai, or Hanuman Dada ki jai. Everything is over, and thereafter, Aaj ka bhojan, that person says, we all have to shout loudly, Bahut acha hai, but he is not satisfied. Aur jor se kaho, Aaj ka bhojan bahut acha hai. After that you eat, you have no choice. So start in a positive mode in your life. You will never have any problem. See? Therefore, बद्दो ही को यो विषयानुरागी, जो है ठीक है. See? It is not the end of life. नहीं, कावा विमुक्तिर विषय विरक्ति. Now what is the meaning of liberation? See? Liberation is living at zero complaint level. No complaints. जो है ठीक है. Like here, before taking food we say, आज का भोजन बहुत अच्छा है. अरे अभी कहा था, खराब है, eat, no. Give minimum choice. See? It is not necessary that what we eat, we like it. But doesn't matter, एक आध बार चल जाता है. Otherwise, small little things are disturbing us. Now, among the Vishay objects, you can learn from your experience. I tell you one of my experience. I was very obsessed. Now that obsession has reduced to a great extent. Very much obsessed about cleanliness. If I tell you something, you will think I am making stories, but that was like that. Shoes, laces, I used to wash them, dry them, iron them, and then put on the shoes. Has any one of you done this thing? What a height of obsessions. And now, bed sheet is not changed for last 1 year. Never mind. See, friends, we have to rise above, give minimum choice, and then one day you'll discover to whatever we have given importance, that becomes the source of misery. See? In Kerala, Ernakulam, so one Swamiji was called. I was staying with one Gujarati family, and as my life goes, I used to get up in the morning, prepare my tea, have my cup of tea. Whether they wake up or not, how does it matter? I get myself. So that old lady said, Swamiji, you are doing everything yourself? I said, yes, but I will not do it for you, okay? Don't expect too much from me. No. Then she started telling the story. We invited one Swamiji and then he made our life so miserable. I said, what did you do? He said, there should be at least 5,000 people in the audience. You have to publicize, you have to do big banners here and there and all that thing, And we did all that. And a big number of people came. Next day, only 20. He became very angry. He said, I scolded him. First day was my responsibility. See, friends, crowds are not the criteria of spiritual life. Do you get so many number of students at the doctorate, postdoctorate level as you get in KG1, KG2? It is not for the masses. See, spiritual life is not for masses. For spiritual life, for masses is what? Bhagwan ye kar do, wo kar do. Go on, big list demanding this, demanding that. See, friends, therefore, कावा विमुक्ति विषय विरक्ति जो है वो ठीक है. Then कोवास्ति घोरो नरक स्वदेहा. In Sanskrit language, ka is a suffix added not to change the meaning of the word, but for making it match with a particular ending. Okay? So, nara means human being. Naraka means human being. Dekho, when we are living as the body, for the body, on everybody, we are in Naraka. See? Therefore, kovasti ghoro naraka svadeha. What comes out of our body, we don't like to discuss in public. If something can come out of our body, is good thoughts, good actions. See, friends. Therefore, living as the body, for the body, on everybody is a samsari. Living through the body without getting influenced by the limitations of the body is the seeker. Spiritual life is learn that we are embodied, living in the body. Like this, our Kaivalyadham. Walls are not Kaivalyadham. There is a building. We don't go and hit our head to the wall, give me yoga. No. In the same manner, our body is just a house where we are living. Therefore, if you can get this point in your life anytime, everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to the body. But our whole life is living by the body, for the body, on everybody. As much care we take about our body, if even 1/10 of that we take care of our mind, we are doing a great favor to ourselves. And therefore, here, Kovasti Goro Narakasvadeha, all the time, body, 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 body. See, now learn from your experiences. Body is because of me or I am because of the body? Ask a question to yourself and reply. And then you can do it if you are going through analyzing your own experiences. So in the dream, we are not identified with the body, but we continue to exist. In the deep sleep, we are not identified with the body, but we continue to exist. See? And therefore, body is because of me, but I am not because of the body. And then we come to know that whole life is lived by us, only by the body, for the body, on the body, on everybody. See, I am in Yoga Institute, I remember that. See, you are the yoga teachers. What do you say? If you do yoga, you will be healthy and live long. For what? For doing yoga. What next? See, friends, you may keep on changing your cars. Earlier, I had Maruti 800. See, now I have an imported car. See? Tesla. After all, it is a car only. Where you have to go? Nothing, just to keep it in the garage to show to the public. No, body is just an instrument. Keep it healthy, no doubt about it. But a real functioning should be work on your mind. The day we will understand yoga means we have to mind our mind, not the body. See, you take Ashtavakra, crooked in 8 places. You take Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, he was not doing any yoga. You take Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. See, friends, yoga is okay, but that is not all. See, like when we are children, we are taught according to our status of understanding. So if they are to be told a number counting, they won't understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we take some support, chocolate or laddu or something, 1, 2, 3 like that. Then slowly they understand. In the same manner, first of all, we have to draw our attention that this body is to be controlled by me. I cannot be controlled by the body. So I tell the body, now we'll sit in Padmasana. So this leg goes here, that it's not coming. Try slowly, it will come, and again you try, and after a week or so, you say, I am very happy. Why now? Now the body is listening to me. So you are the master of the body, not the slave. Therefore, Kovasti Goro Narakasvadeha. Swadeha is the Gor Narak. Narak means what? Where all the torturing experiences happen. My friend, that day when you will come to accept, not because I am telling, because it is your experience, that everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to the body. The day you digest this statement, you will change completely. See? If somebody tells us, you are so useless, dumb, in a language which you don't understand, so you smile, thank you. Because the understanding is not happening to the body, it is happening to the mind. Therefore, real spiritual practice is keep the body healthy, no doubt about it, but that is not all. See? Therefore, कोमास्ति घोरो नरकस्वदेहः तृष्णाक्षय स्वर्गपदम किमस्ति किम स्वर्गपदम अस्ति व्हाट इज द हेवन स्वर्ग स्व means our own self ga means gati the destination is we come back to our divine nature and when it happens trishnakshayaha living at zero desire level. Again, don't do anything. Analyze and learn from your experience. When we go, now don't demonstrate. When we go to sleep, he is demonstrating. When we go to sleep, what we do? See? We start discarding everything. Where we are, when we are, what for we are, everything is discarded slowly. And yadgatva nivartante taddhama paramam mama. So what do we get? In the deep sleep, we live at zero desire level. So the happiness comes when we are living at zero desire level. Therefore, Trishna Kshayaha. No complaints, no expectation, no nothing. See? Somebody asked me this question, I mentioned in one of my talks. You are constantly running around and telling so many things, but people don't change. Don't you feel bad? I said, I am not mad. I don't want them to change. If they will change, where will I go? See? The prayers of the doctors, you know, Sarve Bhavantu Roginaha. Then only they can survive. Our prayer is Sarve Bhavantu Ajnaninaha. Continue to be miserable. Our market is maintained. See, friends, therefore, Trishna Kshayaha. But normally, if you read or study any stotram, what is toward the end? Phalashruti. Dhanarthi labhet dhanam, putrarthi labhet putra, kamarthi labhet kama. See? Meaning, for us, what is spirituality? Fulfillment of desires. And this is the basic error. Spiritual life is freedom from the desires, not fulfillment of the desires. See, my friends, so Trishna Kshaya Swarga Padam Kimasti, that is the meaning of the heavens. Or else we will be all the time only living in the hell. Now continuing further, Samsara Vrutka Shrutijatma Bodha Ko Moksha Hetu Kathitas Eva Dvaram Kimekam Narakasya Nari Kasvargada Pranabhrutam Ahimsa. Now, Samsara Vrutka Shruti Jatma Bodha. See? What can remove the problems and the bondage of the worldly existence is the question. Samsara Vrut Harati. What can remove all the problems of this relative world? Samsara. It is said, Shrutija Atma Bodha. Atma Bodha and Shrutija Atma Bodha. Two words. Atma Bodha. First, I am old. So here the meaning of the word I is age. I am Indian. Here the meaning of the word I is citizenship. I am a sannyasi. Here the meaning of the word I is the sannyas ashram. See? How many eyes are inside? A huge poultry farm. And who are miserable? These guys are miserable. If somebody will say something against India, then the Indian in me will be awakened and I show you Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Dekho Maharaj, how many eyes are we inside? We are like a poultry farm. Can you imagine peace in poultry farm? You enter any buyer or whatever is there, the moment you enter, they all will come to find out who are you. And then any one of them will peck your foot and then you shout, the whole thing will join together. Exactly this is what happens in us. See? Therefore, who is this I? See? So, first is Atma Bodha, what we recognize ourselves. Now, if you take this to start with, whenever we are disturbed, we have to find out who is disturbed. Then you will come to know the one who is disturbed doesn't exist. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, in-law, outlaw, they are disturbed. Can you separate the man from the husband? Can you separate the wife from the woman? And who is miserable? Husband and wife. You can do nothing except play tabla. अच्छा है, तुम रूठी रहो, मैं मनाता रहो. देखो, therefore, samsara vrutkaha shrutijatma bodhaha. If we want to get out of this relative world, find out who are you. See, the day we take this as a spiritual practice, then am I by birth a husband or wife? No. Then by birth, who am I? I am a man. Very good. Then how the husband and wife has come? By mistake. Then you have to suffer for your mistake. See, friends? Therefore, Shrutija Atma Bodha. Now, the thumb rule for this is expression with reference to something creates an illusory personality. See? I as a man has no problem. I as a father, as a son to my father, terrible problem. My Hitler dad doesn't understand anything. I as a husband is a super terrible problem. I don't know why I got married to her. Then I as a father to my son, fed up. But I as a man, happy. So what should be the spiritual practice? Shrutija Atma Bodhaha. Who is disturbed? Find out. The day you are clear this understanding, what you are doing is now hearing, it is not experience. Only here. Then such people, it's okay for you, get married and show how to be happy. So if marriage is a license to be miserable, tathastu, continue. No, but we want to be married, husband and not to be miserable. Is there any way? Yes. What is the way? When she is talking, you should keep quiet. When she is quiet, you should not talk. You have understood whole of Vedanta. Shrutija Atma Bodha. Then, ko moksha hetu kathitasya eva. What is the moksha? Liberation. Moksha means what? Moha means moha. Moha means wrong understanding about everything. Moha. And ksha means kshaya. When we lead our life without misunderstanding and wrong understanding, we are liberated from all the problems of life. See? So, ko moksha hetu kathitasya eva. Only one way, discover your essential nature. There is no other way. As a mother, father, husband, wife, sister, Indian, non-Indian, rich, poor, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, all of them will have problems. And we are all carrying the burden of these problems on our head, and therefore we suffer. So what we do? We unburden. And how the unburdening is done? We go to sleep. See? Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. Ya sarva bhutanam nisha, the divinity to which all the people are sleeping, to that the wise man is awakened. See? Wise people live in the same world, the same political problem, the same time scale, the same weather issues, everything is same. It's not that wise people are born in a laboratory. See, friends, therefore, what is the way to get out of this chaos? Focus your attention on your being. Whatever could have been done, do it. If you can't do it, never mind. Nahi to nahi. Never make a prestige issue out of anything in life. Those who suffer, they make a prestige issue on a very small little thing. Therefore, ko moksha hetu kathitasya eva dvaram kimekam narakasya nari. See, this is the reason I told you that all the students who were with Bhagwan Shankaracharya were boys. Now this is to be understood both ways. What is the narakasya dvaram? What is the gateway to the hell? For the man, it is the woman. For the woman, it is the man. Mutual dependence is so much. Without you, I cannot live. Initially, before marriage. After marriage, because of you, I cannot live. See, friends, in short, dependence is misery. Independence is freedom. And for that, one of the technique you try, do not take seva from anybody as much as possible. Do your work yourself. You may be rich, you may have servants, but that is not the way you will become dependent on somebody. And when you become dependent, you are a slave. See? Now when we go to various retreats, here also we are in Khandala. So when I was going through the corridor, some door was open, somebody's room. And when I saw, it was as if it was just now Mahabharata war was over. And everything was on both the beds, their suitcase and their clothes and everything like that. How can people live like this? Because somebody must be doing at home. Now there is nobody to do it. So then we educate ourselves. कल तो सोना ही है फिर क्यों उठाना है? See, friends, we have to lead a clean, dignified life. And for that, you have to work on yourself. Therefore, dvaram kimekam narakasya nari, that means the mutual attraction alone creates all the problem. Therefore, kasvargada pranamritam ahimsa. So what can really help us is ahimsa. Ahimsa is in three ways. Through body, through speech and through mind. Don't hurt anybody physically. See? Himsa doesn't mean only killing. See? Then, through the speech, ahimsa is anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priya hitam chayat. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Let us not express talk in such a manner that we hurt somebody. Anudvegakaram vakyam. And then at the level of the mind, never think bad about anybody. It is not necessary, be attentive. It is not necessary that we can love everybody. It is not possible. See? But that doesn't mean we should hate. Like, for example, food. Now, if I take milk and milk products continuously for 2-3 days, then my Madhya Pradesh gets upset. Therefore, once in a while, if there is no choice, I take little bit. But does it mean that I have got hatred for the milk and milk product? It doesn't suit me. Exactly. There are people in this world whose, what you call the frequency, thinking frequency, doesn't match with yours. So instead of struggling, fighting, shouting, becoming disturbed, switch off. Keep away. Keeping away doesn't mean we hate somebody, because we have to protect us from ourselves. Otherwise, we will get all the time disturbed. So, dvaram kimekam narakasya nari ka swargada pranamrutam ahimsa. Let us not spoil our tongue by talking ill about anybody. This is the most important. Now, next verse. Shete sukham kastu samadhinishtaha jagarti kova sadasadviveki keshatravas santi nijendriyani tanyeva mitrani jitani yani. Now, shete sukham kastu samadhinishtaha. Shete sukham kastu. Who can sleep happily? See? We have to take drinks, we have to take the... but this time, why Ekadashi came on 31st? See? Bhagwan could not find any other day. See? There was one person, he was talking on phone. His wife said, what happened? Nothing. There is some competition and I don't want to go into that competition, a rubbish competition. But what happened? No, there is a competition, who can drink maximum. You know, I don't drink anything, no, nothing. I don't like it. Hey, no, not like that. Why? No, they say if somebody is the one who wins the competition, maximum drinking, without becoming drunkard, then his wife will get a golden necklace and a very rich and very expensive sari. But you should not back up. When somebody invited you, you should not back up. See? But then you will have to have practice, isn't it? So start now. Dekho Maharaj. Therefore, Shete sukham kastu samadhinishtaha. Who can sleep happily? He who is samadhi. Samadhi is a masculine word in Sanskrit language. Samyak adhiyate yasmin. That which absorbs everything without getting influenced by anything, that divinity, that Atma is called as Samadhi. So, Kete Shukam Yastu Samadhinishtaha. Who can sleep happily? He who goes back to his divine nature. See? Awakening to one's divine nature is sleeping to the world. See? Because in our deep sleep, we are nobody. And therefore we are happy. In deep sleep, there is none other than me. Therefore there is no desire. Therefore we are happy. Because there is no sense of limitation and I am nobody and there is nothing other than me. There cannot be any desire. Because there is no desire, we are happy. This experience of yours is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Is any thought passing through your mind that I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old? No. Being without becoming. We have done nothing but learning from our own experience. The moment we are identified with the body, we become somebody. Therefore, Kete Sukham Yakastu Samadhinishtaha. He, who is he who can sleep happily? Yahatu Samadhinishtaha. The one who is always at peace. There was a friend of mine, he is no more. He is a jeweler, very good jewelry shop, very successful, very simple, down to earth. And when he became old, his two sons took over the business. He said, I cannot come, now you take over. So the sons asked, Dad, tell us the secret of good business person and be happy like you. We have never seen you complaining anything, anytime in our whole life. So tell us, what should we follow? He said two things, which I follow, I am telling you. When you touch the bed, you should be able to sleep in no time. We sleep only in satsang. So we are already realized, of course. So the moment you land on the bed, you go to sleep. But most of us have got this problem. First, Shavasana, it doesn't help, Then, left Karvatasana, that also doesn't. Then, right Karvatasana, I don't know what is happening. Then, Bhujangasana. And then we start karr. See? It is so important that if we are at peace with ourselves, it doesn't take any time to focus your attention on whatever you want. If you are preoccupied with something, our mind is not available to us. See? So, Kete Sugam Kastu Samadhishta, then Jagarti Kova Sadasad Viveki. And who is awake? Jagarti Kova. Sad Asad Viveki. See? Sat is being, Asat is becoming. So with this discrimination, we have to practice again. Being against becoming. Everywhere. Now here we are all the Satsangi. So in the Satsanga, we are Satsangi. The Satsangi is being. But if I give some example of husband and wife, and if they are here, and if I glorify the wife and make some low profile for the husband, immediately the wife will do it. Because it is not a satsanga. It is not a satsangi. The one who was listening was a wife, not a satsangi. Dekho Maharaj, Sadasad Viveki. We have to remember every moment as to who we are, what we are at a given period of time. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. There is Sat Asad Vivek. See, now one small experiment we'll play. Become parents or children, whatever you can, and think. Now stop. Become husband and wife and think. Stop. Now remain as nobody and think. Stop. Now you have your experience. When you became parent or children, you are thinking about children or parent. When you became husband and wife, you are thinking about wife and husband. When you are nobody, no thoughts. So what we have to learn? For thinking, you require a reference. If there is no reference, you cannot think. And what is the reference we have got? Guru's body. Gujarati, Guru's body. See, friends, try to think without reference to your gross body. You cannot. Because after gross body identification, only all the relations, all the possessions, all the sukha kachra and gula kachra is created. And wherever there is the kachra, it stings. Therefore, jagarti ko va sarasad viveki. Whenever we are disturbed, this is the thumb rule, whenever we are disturbed, we have to recognize the one who is disturbed. Does he or she exist? See? This example I have given n number of times. When a divorce happens, what happens to the wife or the husband? Nothing happens. Because after divorce they are neither a wife nor a husband. Then what can happen to them? Nothing can happen. See? But if the man or the woman dies, can the husband and wife survive? What is the reality? Reality is man and woman or the husband and wife. And who is disturbed? This husband, wife, mother, father, in-laws, outlaws. See? One girl asked me this question in somewhere in north, I think. Swamiji, you please help me. I said, I don't help anybody. You have to help yourself. No, I am not asking you money. I know you don't give money. Then, I am fed up of my in-laws. I said, kill them. No, I can't kill them. Then what is to be done? I said, I have got only one solution to all the problems. Solution is think properly, inquire. Now what is there to think? How the in-laws have come in your life? What is the cause? Do you call any man and woman on the road as your in-laws? No. Then after marriage, what is the culprit? Culprit is the husband. Divorce. Then what will happen? When you divorce husband, in-laws are automatically deleted. You don't have to do anything. अरे साहब, this is a good idea. Yes. एक पत्थर में 3 पक्षी. Husband. See, friends, those who are disturbing us, they don't exist. And we become miserable about it because of them. Our condition is like a child. He looking at his own shadow and starts crying. Therefore, friends, here, sadasad jagarti ko vaya sadasad viveki ke kshetravaha santi nijendriyani. Who are our real enemies? Our own faculties. Dhanendriyas, karmendriyas. And all of them put together, only one thing, tongue. Tongue is 2 in 1. While talking, jivva. While tasting, rasana. Therefore, these 2 things, if you consciously work on it, give yourself minimum choice as regard food is concerned. What is, enjoy that. See? And then the tongue, dekho suno mat bolo. 2 things. So, ke shatravaha santi nijendriyani. So the enemies should be killed, should not be pardoned. Therefore, we must be strict about it. And for that, do some experiment. This experimentation I have been doing as my sincere spiritual practice. See? Like for 2 years, many years before, I had thought, let me try to work on the tongue, rasana. For 2 years, I did not eat rice and wheat, vegetables and carbohydrates, boiled potatoes. First few days, I said, I'm sorry, you have to manage with that. Slowly, it became natural. And thereafter, for about 1 or 2 years, I did. Thereafter, then again, I started becoming very much, see, I can stay without that. I said, hey, enough is enough, now start eating. Then again, I started eating rice and wheat. But then it was, no way, you can't dictate anything, you have to do that. Play. See what a joy it is. So please tell us, what should we do? I'll tell you, but you will not do it. What? Don't forward WhatsApp. Oh, then what should we do? Commit suicide. You must be getting, this message forwarded many times.
Yes.
See? That is one of the reasons I never read anybody's WhatsApp. So anybody sending me, be clear, I don't read. Then what should we do? Don't send. Then after a few days, then whenever I am on the airport, there is time for the flight. So then I take my phone and go to each thing and then go to the more, then clear the messages, clear the message. Second one. So that is the way I clear all my phone all the time. Unnecessarily. Today must have received more than 5,000-6,000 good, New Year. No end to it. So, ke shatrava santi nijendriyani tani eva mitrani jitani yani. And our own faculties are our best friends if they are under our control. Again come to the same tongue. Try these two. About food you can try yourself. About talking I can tell you. Before you talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? I guarantee you, you yourself will say no need to talk. Second thing, stop talking to yourself. See? One day it will click to you. When we talk to others, we go in the past. When we talk to ourselves, we go in the future. Net result, we are not in the present. See? Who can help us? Because to remain in the present or not is not a choice. It's a compulsion. We have to live in the present. Then your chitta vritti nirodh will happen. Because Patanjali says, these three things, mind has to be controlled with reference to time, space and object. Space, dharana, object, anything, any object, and samadhi, time. So when we are able to hold our mind in one place, on one object, for a longer period of time, trayamekatra sayyamaha, then that mind is called as sayyama, perfectly controlled. Therefore, real yoga is starting from yama, go through all the 7 of them, and then the 9th one is sayyama. We start from the yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, then sayyama, trayamekatra sayyama. So unless sayyama is attained, there is no need of chitta vritti nirodha. Why we should have chitta vritti nirodha? Mind is given for thinking, not for stopping to think. Eyes are given for seeing. Don't close your eyes. No. Then the mind should be available to us whenever we want, for whatever purpose we want, and whatever length of time we want. Mind is available to us. That is called the yoga really. Therefore, tani eva mitrani jitani yani. Therefore, who are our friends when our tongue is under our control? Eating and talking. Give it a try and be happy. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ